Welcome back to 1433 East Plataway, Sandy, Utah. You might not recognize it, but this is the home that we featured on our Flurry Fest episode and showed you the befores of this fix and flip. This is American Dream TV, and I'm your host, Sam Norman. Let's go take a tour. Here we are back in the kitchen. Before, this used to have kind of a horseshoe shape. It was real cramped. So we blew the walls out, brought in this custom cabinet look, two-tone, Taj Mahal backsplash, which is all the craze, quartz tops. We were keeping the same French mid-mod feel, so even the lights are era specific. Down here in the basement, this used to be the laundry room. It was oversized, it was too much. We took out the plumbing, made it a huge bedroom, popped in a walk-in closet. Now it's ready to go. Here we are in the entertainer's dream, the dry bar that makes this area perfect for hosting your family and friends. Over here in the second living room, this is perfect for game nights, lounging. You can just see that this room is gonna be filled with laughters for years to come. If you follow way back, this is the home gym. Not only is this 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, but you also can work out right here in the basement. All right, we've shown you the befores, we've shown you the afters. Now let's flip the script, pull the curtain back, and get into the numbers. The purchase price on this house was $552,000 in a multiple offer situation. I always go all out, so even though the roof was new, I still spent about $167,000 on the remodel, and we sold it for $856,000. What those numbers don't tell you is all the hidden fees. It costs you about 1% to buy, 1% to sell, roughly. With your taxes, title fees, insurance, everything adds up. In addition to that, if you don't have endless pockets, you're gonna get into hard money. And those numbers really add up. When all those hidden fees are added up and accounted for, it's a little more than $60,000, which is a lot, but it still leaves enough for a healthy bottom line. Bottom line is not the only measure of success. The buyers were stoked and gave us an over asking price in the first 12 hours, and we're proud of what we did here. Okay, that's it for this tour. Now let's head over to On Record Title, the best in Utah, and show you how you make a real estate deal official. Okay, now we're down here at On Record Title. We're about to put a bow on this deal. We're gonna meet up with my friend Spencer Williams, who's gonna walk us through what the title company's job is through the real estate transaction and how the paperwork side works. Come on in. All right, I'm here with Spencer Williams, the owner of On Record Title. Thanks for being with us.
Yeah,
appreciate you,
sir.
Yeah, I switched with these guys maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And haven't looked back. Really appreciated the transition and the fuss that they make for everybody and all that they do for me. So what I'd like is, if you don't mind, is just kind of walk us through the role of the title company in a real estate transaction.
Absolutely. So one of the big things we do is we want to help make sure that the property can actually be sold.
Okay.
That's actually a big part of it, and making sure that, again, legally it can be sold, but also that, you know, there aren't any hidden ownership issues, unpaid liens that we dig up and try to find. And a lot of times it's clearing that, and maybe they were paid off previously, or maybe it's an existing problem that we got to sort through.
Okay, so kind of like
a big part of it.
Kind of like a Carfax for a property, right?
Yes, so that's a great way of looking at it, and I'd never heard that before, but ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for that explanation. Will you walk us through a settlement statement and what a typical transaction looks like?
Absolutely. So really it's as simple as we've got property information up here, the different parties, buyers, sellers. We've got debits on this side, credits on this side, simplest way to look at it, and we total out at the bottom. So either money that's due to the seller or money that the borrower / buyer is bringing in to close to purchase their home.
All right, now that we know how it works, let's put this deal to bed. And at the end of every closing, you should celebrate.